on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go.
And people at home can't see me right now, but I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my legs. This is going to be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip. James. That's good D. Shot no good. Zubats in a matchup with Boogie. Beverly knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
LeBron into the front court. Down by one. Won't go down. To Leonard. Anthony Davis pins it to James.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And the slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Patrick Beverly lays it in.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
James. Clippers have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Strong finisher, Paul George.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
James. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Leonard. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker, so it'll stay with the LA Clippers. Beverly. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Paul George, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Driving right to the basket. Paul George, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
James against George. Here comes the screen. James to Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, Anthony Davis. Not sure why he was left so wide open.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
And slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
It's James controlling the offense. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Knocked loose. James into the front court. Down 6. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Down low, George. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Leonard. Big finish at the rim.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Across the timeline comes James. Down 4 to Kyle Kuzma. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Short jumper won't fall. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. George, he's now 4 for 6.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Throws it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
George, he made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And the finish, slam dunk. Straight on 3, at the buzzer. We're through 1 at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I are back with more after this. You're watching NBA Tuesday night on EA Sports. One quarter in the books, and Jay, naturally, both coaches wanted to get more stops. But boy, was that fun to watch.
Both teams are on fire, but speaking of competitive juices, one of the beautiful things that we heard during the timeout, in a team huddle, you heard multiple voices that weren't the coach saying how much more they needed to fight in order to win this game. Oh, trust me, the intensity level is going to pick up a couple of notches.
And Jay, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Jared Dudley with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Danny Green, tough matchup against George. Trying to cash in, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's finally on the board, makes his first shot.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Dudley matched up with Paul George. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
And he connects at the line. Leonard to Beverly. Kawhi Leonard. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. LeBron into the front court. Leads 1. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
For Los Angeles, number 40, Ibn Zubac. Into the game for LA, number 3, Anthony Davis.
James to Cousins. Shot from the lane won't go. And a throwdown. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
Flushes it home. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
LeBron with it up top. They trail by 1. Knocked loose. James. Davis. Anthony Davis. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
LBJ with it. To Cousins. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Williams. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Deep right corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. To James. Goes to the left side. Paul George. Tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Leonard. To Paul George. Beverly. Hat-trick Beverly. He's 2 for 2 now.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. LBJ. To Davis. Fires the three. Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Cleans it up. To Leonard. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
LeBron James able to recover with the block.
Continuous effort is the key for your team's success.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Leonard over to the right side. Here's Leonard for two, and he hits.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Deep three at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. It's LA Clippers ball. Surveys the floor. Can't get past the defender. And throws it down.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Anthony Davis with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Kawhi Leonard. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
George. To Leonard. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. To Leonard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. LeBron James with the rock. To Kyle Kuzma. Probing the defense. 5 seconds to shoot. Kuzma knocked loose. Clippers have it. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
PG lets it fly. Rebound Cousins. James into the front court. His guys down 3. Shot from in close, no good.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
The drive, right to the back. The crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Danny Green, knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Oh, he had him there for a second. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 1, Kentavious.
Danny Green. James. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hands. We got to switch.
LeBron against Paul George. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
George, they have to keep him in their grasp.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
And he finishes at the rim.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Leonard. Man, that was a tough shot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
LeBron James against George. Here comes the screen to Danny Green. Almost unlucky bounce. Danny Green to Cousins. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one goes. Down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. That's the end of the quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
James to Caldwell Pope. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. To George. Strong finisher, Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Paul George. It's a big finish. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The assist from number 23.
And stuffs it home.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Leonard to Williams. Goes reverse to lay it in.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Caldwell Pope. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. George. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Davis. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
George, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Here comes the screen. James, he is yet to hit one tonight. No good. To Leonard. Anthony Davis swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
James working hard on the glass. Kuzma to James. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Paul George. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 1, Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty. Entering the game for LA, number 1, continues.
Paul George, 4-2. Deep two there, won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
In the fourth quarter,
Anthony Davis.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Leonard had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. George, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Leonard. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
George, well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Leonard. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. To Caldwell Pope. Danny Green. Caldwell Pope. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together,